Hello friends, and welcome to another inventory video. I have 3 boxes here of inventory I need to go through and make sure 1, it's listed, and 2, I fill up any holes. I also have a box here of inventory to add to here if I do find holes, which we have. And hopefully there won't be too many holes and too many mistakes, although with the way things have gone, that's probably not the case. So we ended at 436 last video. This conveniently already starts off at 437. I find it interesting that I basically caught up to the numbers again based on how I've consolidated things. So this box I maybe don't have to change, especially since it's pretty much full. So we'll just see if there's any holes in here. All right. 437. I don't have a 437. I love the first number. I missed, oh, never mind. I do have it. So this is a pair of jeans, but I don't remember these at all. They have red spots on them. This is Trestle Supply Co. I don't know if these are listed. Let's find out. Yep, those are listed. So these are a pair of Moto leggings, not Moto jeans. So those are listed. So that's 437. 438 is a Mario t-shirt. That was, I ended up getting 2 of these from Loot Crate because again, they sponsored me for a while because I'm a Twitch partner. So I just decided to sell one of them. It hasn't sold yet, but it's there. If you are a size small woman and would like a Mario Brothers t-shirt, I have one for sale in my store. This is 439. I think this is a soft surroundings piece. That's what the tag looks like. It is, let's see, 440 is an H&M piece. I actually picked this up at the bins. I thought it was really cool. So it's a cut and sew piece where the vest part is denim and then the sleeves and a hood are all sweatshirt material. But it's a smaller size, which is probably why it hasn't sold, but I still think it's cool. If it was my size, I would have kept it because I like it, and that's honestly why I picked it up, is because I liked it. So Lafayette 148 piece, again, a brand that I thought was good when I started reselling and realized it moves like molasses. Mock neck vintage knit 442. I buy and sell those all the time. I'm more than happy to hold on to it until it finds the right buyer. This is a vintage skirt, absolutely gorgeous piece. I'm not sure why it hasn't sold except for the fact that maybe I guess because I haven't put it on Karen. So I'm gonna hold off, and when I get everything inventoried and everything consolidated, then I will go through and start redoing photographs on items that maybe need new photographs but don't need to be listed, because again, I'm finding stuff in these things that aren't listed. So 444. What are you? You look like a FootJoy piece. You are. Again, another item I'm super surprised hasn't sold. I'm guessing it's just the photographs look like crap. 444, 445, 446. This is a purse, a really cool asymmetrical 80s purse. Again, not quite sure why it hasn't sold. Probably just needs to be styled. 446, 447. This is a gorgeous knit dress, but it's a bodycon knit dress. It's green, so that's why I picked it up. 448. This is a new with tags piece. I think this is an Old Navy piece. And then 449. Is this one of those things where I have everything out? Well, this is a first for this video. So this is the first box where not only is everything listed, but everything is in the box. So this was actually a perfect box, which, considering I've done like well over a dozen boxes now, we're in the 400s, and this is the first box. I feel like that says something. So maybe the rest of these will also be great, and this will be a very boring video for y'all. In which case, I apologize in advance. Next one is 450 to 462. This one is also pretty full. Maybe this is like, maybe I just did a really good job keeping up with the 400s. Or maybe, you know what it probably is that a bunch of the stuff in the 400s just hasn't sold. That's probably what it is. Is that I haven't sold a whole bunch of stuff from here, so that's why it's in good shape. All right. I can't even see what number that is. 452. All right. There is no... Oh, there it is. 450. This is a vintage Sears button front for men. That's super vintage, so I'm going to hold on to that. I sold the green one. I just haven't sold the brown one yet. So I do know that they will sell. They just need the right buyer because it's vintage. Same thing with this. This is Touche LA. Very quintessential 90s piece in a larger size. That's 451. 452 is the piece I couldn't read. This is a pair of 514s. I do believe these were free to me, which is why I am selling them. Denim will sell eventually. I just need to get a better method for selling denim. I've done the hanging thing where I hang it up and sell it. I really feel like the flat lay moves better, which I know is what most denim sellers do. Like they just do full flat lays. I'll think about it. This is a vintage skirt, beautiful skirt in a larger size. Again, not sure why it hasn't sold. This is 453. And this is actually the matching top for it, 454. Again, I've talked about how I will separate things now for sets because they sell better when they're separated. 455, pair of pants. I do believe these are new with a tag. Those I know for sure are listed because I just relisted those, like did a sold similar and then relisted it. 456. And I don't have a 457, so hooray, I actually can do something now. Awesome. 457, this is a Postmark piece, which was an Anthropologie brand, house brand, but they don't sell them anymore. So this is going to be 457. If I can find my marker and, okay, 1 second. I did not bring anything over here to do that with. Okay, I had the stuff here, but I forgot to bring it over to where I was working, which defeats the point. So that's gonna be 457. I will remember this because it's a beautiful green, like dark floral, and I literally only have 2 postmark pieces. So 457. We have a 458. This is a pair of vintage Ella Bean jeans. Again, I just have to wait for the right buyer for that. 458. 459. This is a biking Crivet. I didn't realize that for cycling, Crivet was not a good brand. I just saw a cycling jersey and I picked it up. I now know better, but I'm just gonna hold on to it and hope that someone buys it. 460, vintage Disney shirt. 461. This is an Eileen Fisher piece with really great materials. It's like a linen blend. So I am definitely holding on to that. And then 462 is a sweater that I think is gorgeous. It's not a good brand or not a well-known brand. So that's why it hasn't sold. But we are 2 for 2 now. 2 for 2 for boxes. Although this one was missing 1 item. So I'm going to go fix the number. It's 457. Look at that memory. 457. Fix that postmark piece number, and that's great. I'm guessing it's, well, no, this one's missing stuff. So we're going to have some more stuff to do here in a second. I'll be right back. Got the little cedar chip. Got to put that back in there. Boop. All right, so this one is missing stuff, thankfully. So we shall see how this one goes. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the cedar chip back in here so I don't forget it. So this is 463 to 477. All right, straight away we are missing 463. So We're gonna do this Lands End piece, and it's great because it's $9.63. So all I have to do is write over it in black marker, and we are good to go there. So I'll put that one out. And then $4.64 is a pair of vintage 90s, like quilted plaid shorts. Quintessentials 90s there, $4.64. This is Richard James. This is something I got in a men's throw-up box forever ago. I've already taken the time to list it, so I'm just gonna let it go until somebody buys it. Probably not the best idea, but that's what I'm doing. These are a pair of 515 jeans by Levi's. This is $4.67. Again, they'll sell eventually. $4.68. This is another t-shirt that I wore for a while from Loot Crate, and I'm just gonna sell it. Or maybe not sell it, but it's up for sale. Who knows? $4.69. Oh shoot, I have a $4.63. It was this tie that was underneath something else. Well, you know what? This is now going to be $4.69 because I messed up. And it's much easier to change this than the other one I just did. So those two are now different. Whoopsie. $4.70. This is Bailey Blue. This is probably one of the oldest pieces I still have in my inventory. I bought both of these at the bins because they were brand new with tags, not understanding that the brand matters even if it's new with tags. I did sell the larger size of this like 2 years ago, but I still have this one. I'm gonna hope this one sells. It's just a chambray top, so you would think that it would sell. Vintage knit, $4.71. I love my vintage knitwear. That will sell eventually. $4.72, pair of jeans. This is a pair of Nadewell jeans. I'm so sad these do not fit me. They're too big. These are like the perfect curvy, vintage perfect curvy jeans in a size 30 or 31 or something like that. They're too big for me, but they literally fit everywhere else perfectly. If I ever find one in my size, I will keep them forever because, oh my goodness, these are like, they're just too big around the waist, but everywhere else is amazing. That's $4.72. $4.73 I do not have, so. There is a Lulu's top. It is new with tags, but it is a extra small, which is probably why it hasn't sold. Again, another one of those where I know Lulu's. I've bought and sold a few Lulu's pieces. It's very cute, but it's new with tags and it's smaller, so I'm guessing that's why it hasn't sold. $4.73. All right, $4.74. Oh, Garnet Hill. This is a dress. This is actually a gorgeous dress. Garnet Hill is a catalog brand. I'm surprised that hasn't sold, honestly. So $4.74 and $4.75. I'm also missing. You know, we're just gonna go with another top. Not another top, another tie. Just to make sure I have enough space in here for everything. So this is $4.75. Perfect. And $4.76. This is a beautiful Maggie London linen piece. I am surprised that this hasn't sold yet, although it is a medium, but it's like a looser fit medium, kind of log and look. It's like a shacket style. It's very pretty. It's a beautiful floral. Surprised it hasn't sold, but there's $4.76. And then $4.77. This is a vintage 90s like ringer t-shirt that has a whole bunch of embroidered teams, basketball teams on it. I have no idea why this hasn't sold. When I picked it up, I listed it high because it's a vintage t-shirt. It's a ringer t-shirt. It's an extra large men's t-shirt and it has basketball logos on it. I have absolutely no idea why this has not sold, but it hasn't. So I'm gonna keep holding out that somebody will buy it eventually. Because everybody was like, just list it high. And it's been like 4 years now and it still hasn't sold. So I have brought the price down, but it still hasn't sold. So I don't know. But I'm gonna go fix all of these numbers and I will be right back. All right, well that's the last box. I haven't had to change any of the front box numbers. So this has been nice. And I consolidated one more of the higher number boxes down into this. I still have lots of inventory in here to do stuff with, but this is great. What's funny about this is that I'm going to get the clothing done hopefully before the end of the year. And then I'm gonna have to do all the books because I've taken all of the lower dollar amount books out of my eBay inventory to list on Pango. And so I'm gonna have to consolidate my eBay book inventory after this is done. I've been trying to do some as I'm going through it, but yeah, the fact that I have more books than I have clothing to deal with has been interesting. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope this whole series has inspired you to go through your own inventory. This is probably the least problematic video I've had this entire time. I didn't find anything not listed and there were only a few holes. So I do recommend at least once a year to do this. Although for me, it seems to take a whole year to do this, but I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Bye.